I built the shop here in Long Island City, and that was 7 years ago. And it's been very interesting, and it's been a real roller coaster. It's had many ups and many downs. After college, possibly from a visit to the cloisters, maybe when I was living in England and saw some of the medieval cathedrals there, I started becoming aware of stained glass. And when I got involved in it, you really pretty much had to do an apprenticeship or work at a stained glass studio. And then I got a break where I was selling work to Tiffany. And I've gone from sort of being a worker to being a boss, which is a weird thing that I never had imagined being in my future.
I mean, I can't even imagine what Michael has to go through, like running the shop and glass blowing and making artwork and doing projects for other people, you know, on top of running the business. That's just got to be out of control.
I have been successful in sort of ferreting out this thing that seems to be keeping my studio alive, but that is one. You know, I have renters, I do, you know, there's so many things that go into keeping my shop open. But I haven't come up with a formula yet where I can have any kind of comfort. I've got a commercial lease and I could be out of here next year, I could be out of here next month. You know, it's not like and I don't have enough money to buy my space. I'm really just sort of locked in this battle for survival more than anything, because running a business in New York City is extremely difficult.
The good thing about New York is that there's a lot of workers. There's a lot of people here who want to work. The bad thing about it is that, you know, is the cost, and it changed the the way that the product that Michael had to make in order to keep the shop running and keep it open, and it turned to be less of a product line oriented and much more restoration and replication.
Right now, everything I do has, you know, it's got to have a commercial application. And I try to sort of find my art within those situations, like I'm doing a stained glass ceiling now for a fish restaurant. And, you know, I think they're quite beautiful, the panels. I think they're successful. I think it's going to be a really strong element of the restaurant. In fact, I know it's going to be that. I love working with glass, but, you know, as the boss, because now I'm the boss, that's a luxury almost. You know, it's like I can't even blow glass today because I have to do lots of other like office stuff and work on niggling details on future jobs coming in, and it's like, that's not what I want to be doing with my time. But there's nobody else to man that position. You know, I even tried to investigate the idea of hiring like a business guy to come in and run the business. But after talking to lots of those kinds of people, and people that went to business school, and they understand business, but they don't understand my business. Hello?